Here, you're going to get personalized attention. You're going to get modifications if you have issues, or maybe your fitness level isn't as high as some of the other people's in the class, or maybe your fitness level is higher than other people in the class. And that's, sometimes I'm in classes like that. And so you will get your exercise modified a little bit from the other people in the class, even though you're all in the same class with the same instructor. The instructor's watching you, giving you critique on your form. It's just a much better workout environment, I think. In addition to that, of course, here we have other activities. We have Tai Chi and Pilates. We have book club, we have social activities. It's sort of the whole package, and you can spend money on low cost, big box, plus you can spend money on health insurance, on doctor visits, medications, other kinds of treatments, or you can spend your money on fitness. And for me, I'd rather spend it on the front side trying to stay healthy rather than on the back side trying to cure what ails me. So. It is time, but if you belong to the big box places, you got to make time to do that too. So what is the quality of the time that you're spending? I would say here, your time is much more well used. 30-minute classes, you really get a good workout. I really sweat when I'm leaving one of these classes. And you really need to prioritize your health. I started here when I was working, and I used to take my gym bag to work. I'd change my clothes at work. I'd come here, so I didn't go home first and get distracted. And then I'd go home, and then I had the rest of my evening. But your health is your health. I mean, you only get one shot at it. So it's important to fit this in somehow. You can start early in the morning. I know we have people who come here before they go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we have classes as late as 6:30 or 7 p.m., I think. So there's lots of opportunity. And Saturdays, there's classes on Saturdays as well. So there's lots of opportunities. You've just got to make it part of your schedule, fit it in, and then once you do, you kind of will miss it if you don't do it. It becomes part of your regular routine. And it's worth it. I mean, nobody else is going to take care of your health other than you. Yeah, I'm fortunate that I do live close, and I happen to find this, it was very close to my house. But there's a lot of people who come here from a distance, and I always was curious about that because I know people in Southern California don't like to drive far, but they come because it gives them the kind of fitness attention that they're looking for that they can't get at one of the big box or even smaller but not customized kinds of programs near their own house. Plus, it's a community here. Most of the people are, 50 and over. It's not just for women, but there are a lot of women here. Everybody gets to be friendly here. We have other activities. Just last week, there was a pumpkin decorating event that we had on a Saturday afternoon. We have speakers come in. We have different, Pilates in the park or hikes on Sunday mornings. All of those things add to the experience and add to why people who do travel to come here say they do, because it's all that community and fitness and great people, both the staff and the clients all rolled into one. Again, they're prioritizing their health, they're prioritizing their fitness, and this is how they choose to do it, and it's worth it to them. You don't need to work out first before you start a gym, just like you really don't need to clean your house before your cleaning lady comes. Although I know sometimes a lot of us are guilty of that, but here you're going to get an evaluation, you're going to get an assessment, you're going to figure out what your goals are, and then a program will be designed for you. And I'm in classes with people that are in their 80s that really haven't been exercising, and they're still moving very slowly, but it doesn't matter because they're moving, and that's really what's most important. So because this program does modify and adjust and evaluate each client and adjust the workout to each individual client. It doesn't matter that there's a mix of abilities in a class. Everybody gets what they need out of that workout, gets it modified for their abilities, and still gets them moving and gets them exercising and gets them working towards their goals. So, come here to figure out where you are and where you want to be, and then this program will help you get there. Yeah, I know about the silver sneakers, and I know that a lot of the big box programs take that, and from what I understand, you can join some of those actually for free. So you could do that. I mean, it's not going to cost you anything if you want, like, to go walk on a treadmill one day or whatever in the week. But if you want to get personalized attention, if you want to have goal setting, if you want to make some accomplishments towards your change in your health, then you need a program like this. The silver sneakers is sort of the minimum. It's unfortunate, actually, I think, because it doesn't really help you. It doesn't help you set goals and try to find ways to improve on what some of your fitness failings might be. So this is really going to help you do that. And maybe someday it'll be covered by insurance. But for right now, I think we have to sort of take these matters into our own hands. We kind of have to be our own insurance in some ways. And, I just don't think there's any substitute for it. You really need to pay attention to your health and fitness, and you oftentimes need a coach along the way. That's what this program is. In addition to just exercise, there's also diet and nutrition classes that you can take, and speakers that come in on those topics. So it's just the whole package. It's really much broader than what the Silver Sneakers program has to offer. And so I think it's well worth the time and the money. It's an investment in yourself.